Hello YouTube, this is Ian Thomason, the American Geomancer. Today is Friday, November 8th, 2013. And coming to you from Las Vegas, we're going to be doing an astrology forecast. So this weekend there's been a lot of activity going on, Twitter's IPO for example, and I'm sure there's a lot of things going on for you at home. Here's why. So, Jupiter is stationary retrograde in the sign of Cancer. That is the cardinal water sign, the sign of the domestic life, the sign of home, the sign of the moon, the sign of the mother, the goddess. And Jupiter retrograde means that it's going to be going backwards over Cancer, over the same places it has been. So the same experiences and themes that you've been working with for the last several months, you'll be able to experience them again and retransmute, reform, rethink, re-understand, re-perceive, reprogram how you experience life at home. This is a lot of growth, this is a lot of expansion, a lot of potential for new opportunities to arise and surface and manifest through you and your home and your surroundings. I know it's winter time up here in the northern hemisphere, so make sure you get plenty of sunlight, as it's going to be replenishing and renourishing your aura and self and body. The power of the sun is absolutely crucial. There were rituals held for the longest time to make sure that the sun would come back to their side of the hemisphere. Anywho, so speaking of the sun, the planet Saturn is actually right there with the sun right now, at least for the next several days, and what that means is it's in the same band of the sky. So wherever the sun is, that's that band that moves across is where Saturn is. That's the same degree. Okay, so that's in the sign of Scorpio. We're in the month of November, which is Scorpio season, and Scorpio's a lot about death and rebirth, evolution, transformation, change. It's about sharing. It's about sharing yourself with your community, with your family, home, things that you love. It's about learning to give, and it's about letting yourself. It's about sacrificing yourself, your ego, and rising above yourself, your previous self, and seeing things from a new perspective or light for the benefit of all. So with the sun here, it's a lot of light, a lot of awareness being shined right on to Scorpio and Saturn there. Saturn's about structures and institutions and order and judgment, and it's about the time, the eternity that we have. So with the eternity that we're given and the structures that we utilize, it's an ample, perfect time to meditate on what we need, what we feel like is there, what we feel like is holding us up, is supporting us. And this is specifically in the context of the external world and the different large forces at work that are making things happen on a consistent basis through organization. So Mercury is also in Scorpio. It has been in retrograde for the past 3 weeks, as you probably should know, and it's about to go direct on November 10th. This means that Mercury is going to be going back through Scorpio once again. This will be the third time that Mercury moves through Scorpio this year. So it moved forward all the way through, and then it moved backwards, and now it's moving forwards again. This is because of the long elliptic cycle that Mercury has around the sun. At the furthest point of the sun, Mercury moves slower, and we move faster than Mercury, so Mercury moves backwards through the sky. Yeah, it was kind of a mind-blowing effect on the the ancient people. It's like, what's going on? Why is this one moving backwards now? That's so weird. But it makes things predictable and interesting, and just divine, really. It is the heavens we're talking about. So anyways, that aside, Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the planet of thoughts. It's the planet of expressing your thoughts through words, or communicating with yourself or your body, communicating with others. So the communication of Mercury is about to clear up, meaning that all of the things that have been stirring the pot are about to burst forward through the gate once again. And this is in Scorpio, so it's a lot about sex, it's a lot about transformation, it's a lot about like I was saying, sharing and evolving. And Scorpio also has its darker side, which is obsession and things that you might typically not want to talk about. But it's important to understand that these contrasting thoughts, these contrasting ideas are going to be what evolves us directly, because contrast allows us to appreciate and understand what we enjoy or about ourselves, or what we take pride in about ourselves. And it's, in my opinion, that it's good to transcend the negative thinking of anything, including Scorpio. So you should understand why it's not only contrasting and valuable evolutionarily, but it's valuable in the fact that it can be enjoyable too. A lot of people find sex to be a taboo and dark thing, which is weird to me, but and there's a lot of other, things that are taboo that, people won't understand. And it's going to be good for you and healthy for you to allow these things to surface and manifest consciously as opposed to subconsciously. Venus is moving right up towards Pluto in Capricorn, and that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a slight flare to everything that we do and our deeper dreams that we're trying to create, our ambitions, our drive for success. It's gonna get a little bit more pleasurable as time goes on for the next month or so. So this has been the American Geomancer Ian Thomason with an astrology forecast for this weekend, November 8th, 2013. Check me out on Tumblr, moltenprose.tumblr.com, or follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/ian.thomason. Like, comment, message, share. It would be thoroughly appreciated. I appreciate every view that I've gotten so far, every comment, etc., etc. So I hope you have a lovely weekend and a lovely season of Scorpio, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And take care.